Hey guys, welcome to the tempo run. Now the tempo run, before we get started, is pound for pound, bang for buck, the most valuable session you will do in your training cycle. I'll explain why, but it's important to remember it has to be done properly. Otherwise it can end up really painful and really invaluable. So the tempo run is actually quite a high intensity run, not as high as intervals, but still up there, so it still requires a full warm-up. That'll be your 2 to 4k run, drills, strides. Then you'll do your tempo run, let's say out and back or whatever, 8, 10, 12 kilometers, 6 miles, 8 miles, whatever you want to do. And then because you're going at higher intensity, you need to warm down after it. Now, the thing about the tempo run is those distances I said before, 8, 10, 12 kilometers, they would be typically less than an hour. And you run your tempo at a pace which you could hold for an hour. So the idea being that you're not dying at the end of it. So let's say you do an 8k tempo run, it takes you 40 minutes, at a pace you could have held for an hour. So you're going pretty hard, but you still got that 20 minutes spare energy left inside you. So when you're finished, you're not totally blown out. It's just a good, hard, solid run. Importantly, you must run to your current fitness level, not to what your goal is to run in the race 2, 6, 12 months down the track. A lot of people get in the trap of, oh, I want to run a 3-hour marathon, and they'll do their tempo run, let's say in week 5, at their goal pace for the marathon, but they're not quite fit enough yet. So they'll get, let's say, 10 minutes into it and then start falling down. The pace drops right off. That is not the idea to run it. That is not the ideal way to run. You should run to your current fitness level. And the best way to do that is to run to my 60% rule. Keep it under control, within 85% of threshold for the first 60% of the run, and then as the fatigue sets in, then you can go for it. And what you'll get at the end of that is typically a flat line of pace that runs through your whole run. You don't want to be like the ones I mentioned earlier that start off, say at their goal pace, 3:15 per kilometer, or 4:15, and then die off after 10 minutes. You want to start easy. In this section, it'll be quite easy while you're not fatigued, and then as fatigue sets in, you'll be able to push it a little bit harder just till you get to the end. And what you'll have at the end of the run is a flat line pace through the whole thing. Now remember, run to your current level, apply the 60% rule, do a full warm up and warm down, and this run will be absolutely bonza. Try to think about it in a productive sense. You want a productive run. You don't want to run for 10 minutes like a bull at a gate and then go, oh no, I still don't have it, because it gives you, 1, you don't get a great session out of it, and 2, it'll give you mental and emotional stress. Trust me, I do it all the time. So do this, do everything I said, and you'll get a great run out of it. Happy days.